Hello and welcome to Sid Meier's Civilization: A Brave New World. Today I'm going to be doing a let's play of the random thingy mode, the scenario mode, whatever it's called. And I'm going to be using the mods City Limits, Diplomacy Values, Extended Resource Display, Faster Aircraft Animations, Quiet Diplomacy, and Reseed. The reason I'm using these mods is because they make things much more fluid as opposed to the original vanilla non-modded game, but these will not affect the gameplay in any way, so if you want to play along you can. So I'm going to be playing as Pocatello of the Shoshone, which are my favorite civilization by far. We're going to be playing on Pangea Plus, which is one of the maps I like, and we're going to be playing on Small. I did do a let's play before this, and I was playing on difficulty 6, and I completely got wrecked by the Aztecs, so this time we're going to be playing as difficulty 5, but last time it was a tiny map, so this time I'm going to have 6 civilizations, including myself. So time is off, because no one likes time victory. Quick combat and quick movement are on. So let's start this game.
Blessings be upon you, wise and fearsome Chief Pocatello.
We're going to ignore this. You can pause it if you want to read this. But Pocatello is one of my favorites, or the Shoshone, because they usually start near plains, and they have a special ability to get more terrain when they build their cities. So first thing I could see is there's coast here. I could move to the coast if I wanted to, but I'd rather not to, because capitals are very vulnerable to coastal attacks. So I'll just settle unless I move a bit more. There is a coast tile here. I could move here. I think that would be a good thing, but the only issue I have is these resources will be out of range, but I will get these resources. So 1, 2, 3. These two would be in range. That would be out of range. 1, 2, 3. This will be in range. 1, 2. That will be out of range. So I guess we'll get 3 chocolates, or cocoa, however you pronounce it, and we will have a coastal city, which has a very good bottleneck here. I just need to fix my macro. I have a macro that good tip if you want to learn how to play more efficiently. Oh look, see you go. More territory is taken up. So I have a macro, but you can't see it right now, that allows my Razor Naga to, when I press the number 1 button, it will change or end turn. So I macroed it to enter basically. So it just makes things much easier. And I don't like, there is an option in the thing that automatically ends your turn somewhere, I can't remember where, but that's not very good, because sometimes you actually miss things. So we'll keep going up here, and we found Kathmandu, which is a city-state. I'm guessing most of you have played Civilization before. Oh look, I have faith. Just found the Pantheon. Which Pantheon do I want to go for? Since I'm not near desert, usually Desert Folklore is probably the best one. Faith from Tundra without tiles, Desert Folklore, Earth Mother. I guess we can go for God King. I think that's the default. If you don't have anything good, then God King's the best, because it gives you +1 to like everything in your palace. And we have found Mount Sinai, which is the best wonder in my opinion in this game. So definitely next settler we make, we'll put him there somewhere. Another good thing about the Shoshone is they have a what's it called? An extra scout in the beginning, which double ups as a warrior as well. So it's very powerful, as well as got great scouting ability, and that actually saves us from building another scout. Because usually I would build 2 scouts right now, but I won't have to do that because we already have 2. Of course, so pottery, I always go for pottery first. It's the best. Usually you should build a shrine, but I'm not going to go bother doing that because we have this wonder that we're going to get, and I should have got Desert Folklore, I'm an idiot. But I didn't know, so next thing I usually get is Animal Husbandry, which is also good because it reveals his horses. And we have met Harun al-Rashid of Arabia. So he's not very aggressive civilization, which is good, but he does like to trade a lot, which is good for me as well. I'm going to want to take out this barbarian camp. And look, ruins. If anyone doesn't know what the Shoshone's ability is, if you go over ruins, you can choose what kind of things you want. So generally the best is the population one, the technology one, sometimes the cultural one, and the map one. I'm gonna go for the population one. You should always get that before anything else. So now we're at 3 population. We did miss a turn to begin with because we had to move our settler, but that puts us ahead of everyone else. So traditions was the best one to go for. What should I get next? Next, you should always get the things where you have luxury resource. So I have loads of chocolate, which requires calendar. So I'll go for calendar. And then I guess afterwards, this is calendar as well. Maybe mining. I want to be in range of this, this, and this for my next city, so I'll probably build it here. But let me move this guy over here and this guy up here. Let's explore the Arabians' land. Oh look, it's Portugal. I think that's Portugal, isn't it? Yeah, Portugal. No, thank you. You shouldn't generally not accept that because the AI does use that information of your capital city to their... They actually use that information, basically. It's not useless information for them. So they will know where your capital city is, and if they work to attack you, they would know where it is. And 1 gold per turn is not worth it. So let's keep moving this way, and this way. So next policy is definitely this one, because it gives you no gold maintenance when you have 1 unit in your city. At the moment I don't have any units in my city, but I will do soon. Let me keep exploring this way. It's a good thing we have a city-state near us. Settler, but I should bring back my scout as well. So 9 turns. Next thing I'm going to want to build... I want to get rid of this first. Anything else? Yep, I want to get rid of this thingy first so I can trade with Kathmandu. So I'll bring my scout back to defend this settler when it's finished. Oh yeah, and another thing I forgot to do. Oh look, there is Arabia. So I guess all of the land is to us. And I doubt he's going to be able to get there before I am. So another cool thing is, as some of you might know, to build a settler, it stops the growth in the city. And this is a bad thing and a good thing. You can turn it into a good thing by going production focus and then locking on the high production tiles. So basically these tiles, you won't really work these. But it is worth it to actually buy these tiles. And there you go. So now it's 5 turns to create this settler instead of the default, which would have been 8 turns. And you don't actually lose a citizen because your what's it called, settler stops the city from dying, which is perfect. We'll carry on exploring with this guy, and this guy will come back. So we found tundra here, so this is the bottom of the map, I'm assuming. Actually, it might not be. We might be... So this is Pangea, so there's not going to be another continent somewhere. So the map either connects through this way or this way. Next, I'm going to go for mining so we can chop down forests. I'll move this guy here. Looks like our scout is surrounded. Another thing people might not know is, a lot of people don't know actually, is usually you would think I could move the scouts to this tile here, but as you can see I can only move it 1 square. That's because they're next to enemy units. When you're next to enemy units, they count as sticky. I think it's called sticky. And basically it stops them from moving any faster than they usually could, even if they're scouts or whatnot. So let's move them here. And then this settler will soon be finished. And then we'll go get that natural wonder. So I'm guessing I usually don't go for a faithy playstyle, but it's worth it in this game because we have this perfect wonder. After about population 4 of my cities, I usually change to production, or population 3, I usually change to production, just as it's a bit more efficient and you don't want to get happiness problems early in the game. So writing is next. You should always discover writing before you place down your next city, because as soon as you build your next city, you want to start building a library. Well, at least that's my tactic. So legalism is the next best. The only reason why you would go for aristocracy is if you are building an early wonder, such as the Great Library, for example. And I generally don't go for the Great Library because it's a big risk. And our other scout has found some ancient ruins. We could discover a great prophet, which actually would be useful. Actually, I think I'm going to discover a great prophet and then actually not use him, but... Actually, no, maybe I should use him. I don't know, it's an option. I could either... So, a great prophet. Am I going to have a great prophet? So I could either place down a shrine or the landmark, which will give me +6 faith. And then I can get that as well, which will give me loads of faith per turn. Or I can ensure I get my... because the thing I want to get with my prophet is the traits... What is it called? Pagodas and tithe, or tithe, however you spell it, however you pronounce it. Those are the two best ones you can absolutely get in the whole game. Next I'll build another archer. Also, when you're building your cities, you should always focus on going for contested territories first. Because, for example, if Arabia took Mount Sinai before I did, that would have caused big troubles, especially if this is a multiplayer game. And that would have had to drag me into a war. But if I take it before him, it'll be much easier to defend. And I'll have a much bigger chance of winning. So the next thing I want to get is... I think masonry, so we can get the quarries up. And then I'll probably bronze working so I can chop down these jungles. Because jungles are the worst tiles, to be honest. It might have been a mistake to put my capital city on the coast. So let's see where I want to build this. As you can see, I have a mod. It's called City Limits or whatever. And it will tell me where and where I can't build my city and what is within its radius. So if I select this setter again, the orange line is the radius if I built it here. So it will be in range of marble, it will be in range of the wonder, it will be in range of cocoa and gems. So this is the best spot because I can get gems as well. And it should get that territory for me. Well, it didn't, but I guess I should be able to buy it. 60 gold, there we go. Let's see what the food production is. Yeah, I'm going to want to lock it here. Let me bring this guy back. Usually you'd be thinking this is a waste of the city, but I'd rather have 8 faith per turn than this city growing. So usually I would build a granary right now, especially in this kind of a city, but I'm going to rush for a library. Well, I could build a granary. Yeah, actually, I will build a granary. Actually, no, I'm going to build a library. I changed my mind. It's okay to change your mind. I'm going to quick save just in case this game crashes. And we will go to war with these barbarians. I'm going to fortify this guy here. Let this guy heal up, and then next time we'll go get them. I could actually get the Great Library. I could risk it if I wanted to. Alright, I'm going to try. But for that, I'm going to need to micromanage this worker. I'm going to have him chop down trees, otherwise I might not be able to get it. 14 turns for a Great Library is okay. Usually you could get it around turn 35, if you're fast. But you should only go for the Great Library if you think you have a good chance of getting it. I think I have a decent chance of getting it now, so I am actually going to go for it. I'll attack that, and no, that's not worth it. So Harun has entered Classical Era, so we know he skipped some of these technologies and gone for one of these. Let's see what he has near him. He probably went for mathematics or construction, or maybe horseback riding. I don't think he'll go for optics, because he's not on a coast. But the good thing about a coastal city is you can build a trireme, so you can explore the continent a bit more. So we'll chop down this tree, or these trees, this forest. So I'll kill that. I'm actually going to kill that as well. To take it down a barbarian camp, you should always at least have one archer and one melee unit. That's the optimal way of getting them. It's extremely difficult to do it with only one archer or with one melee unit. And Portugal wants to work too. Yeah, sorry, not now. Arabia? Okay. I'll work together with Arabia. Since they'll provide me with loads of trade routes and crap, which I'm gonna need. So 7 turns. The chopping down forest actually boosts its production by a lot, so you shouldn't undermine it. So what do I need? I am low on happiness, so I'm gonna get monarchy. Gonna save again, just in case. Oh crap. I wasn't paying attention there. Well, this guy is dead. I could delete it. Actually, no. I'm gonna hope it survives and they go for that warrior instead. Oh, he actually did survive. Never give up, folks. Never give up. So I'll kill that, and that guy should run back. And we'll chop down this forest, so it should say 6 turns, and it should go down by quite a lot. Another good thing about killing barbarians is leveling up your units. And I'm gonna have to heal this guy. So let's bring this guy over here to defend, because we do have that social policy trait which gives us more combat strength and costs no maintenance when they're in a city. So if you want to min-max, you can do that. I'll go for the wheel. Another thing about min-maxing is if you, for example, built a shrine here, you could actually, by left click on it, you can actually delete it as a shrine, for an example, because you don't really need shrines in late game, and all they do is cost maintenance. And we have a great profit. So that oh look, so it was from like 5 turns to like 3 turns, so it's like 2 turns thing, but I think it changes every time, so it depends really. I can either discover religion now, or I could build a holy site. I prefer to found a religion, to be honest. Better safe than sorry? Am I working any of these tiles? Actually, I'm gonna be risky, and I'm gonna construct a holy site. So we'll accept these embassies. And she created the Great Library 3 turns before me. So I guess I was misjudged, unless she had a much better start. Yeah, she had a much better production than me. I'm gonna want this copper. I could either take these cotton or take these copper. I'm gonna take the copper first. For that I'm gonna need a settler, and then we're going to lock on our production tiles. This one gives you loads of faith as well, which is good. There's another production tile here. There we go. So 5 turns until that's done, and then I'll use this scout to bring him back over there. So I guess, guys, this is going to be the end of episode 1. Like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more of these kind of videos or other videos. I make loads of videos about loads of things. So until next time, bye.